So this video was written by Checkmate, one of our team members, and a really awesome guy to follow on Twitter if you haven't done so already. If you like his stuff and you want to hear more of it, come join our Omnia service over at ReadySetCrypto.com. So today I want to explore the evolving bull case for Ethereum as a network and how I see the Ethereum coin fitting into the future crypto economy. Let's explore the areas where Ethereum adds value and where it can capitalize on market share. We'll also talk about the dominant risks and the hurdles the project must overcome to achieve such a vision. Welcome to Ready Set Crypto. This is your brain on blockchain. So let's begin with a bullish fundamental summary. The Ethereum narrative is starting to consolidate around DeFi. I think this is the strongest narrative to date, and the financial stack becomes more compelling once you look at the composability and interoperability. It's an easy sell to the younger generation, and a significant effort has been put into building developer tools and enabling easy access to create developer and user engagement. Ethereum has an undeniable lead in developer activity and projects being built on the base layer. The core tenet of the Ethereum ecosystem is to make ETH the centerpiece scarce commodity money and reserve currency of the Ethereum ecosystem. This bodes well as the utility of the token will continue to expand, which in theory should drive the purchasing power up. Our core bull thesis for Ethereum is as such. First, a Keynesian hedge against Bitcoin's Austrian monetary policy. Second, most likely dominant proof-of-stake consensus mechanism blockchain. And third, a call option on the young generation mindshare and developer intellect building valuable systems. So I know that was a lot really fast, so let's take the time to break it down a little bit more so you better understand where the Ethereum bullish case is coming from. So first up, let's talk about a programmable future. The first opportunity where I see Ethereum capturing market share is in the programmability of money, applications, and assets. We're seeing this dominant narrative about Ethereum being both programmable store of value and programmable money. This is very powerful, and no doubt there's some very interesting applications in the DeFi space. The ability for Ethereum to collateralize loans in MakerDAO and Compound, and for programmable interest payments for lenders, is incredible technology. There's a strong focus on composability or interoperability of these dApps to fully create a functioning financial stack. Rather than paying someone in DAI, you could just pay them with CDAI, which is DAI that is earning interest in the Compound protocol, while also using it to swap with tokens on Uniswap. We've only scratched the surface of where this technology can go. As more assets get tokenized, such as STOs and DeFi dApps, more opportunity for composability opens up. As UI improvements make the experience more seamless, a lot of very clever and valuable systems can be built into the stack without users ever knowing what is going on behind the scenes. Some key examples of interesting applications for Ethereum's programmability are Set Protocol, where you have a one-click investment strategies, trading bots, and portfolio allocations. You have money markets such as Maker, Compound, and DYDX, and you have on-chain derivatives that can be built using smart contracts to achieve a wide variety of systems. So next, let's talk about the youth mindshare. Decentralized financial services with few trusted intermediaries is already extremely compelling, but it's particularly so for the youth who will one day inherit the world. We're already seeing millennials showing greater tendency to move between service providers with little regard for company loyalty if the service is poor. Taking financial freedom into their own hands with the full stack, coupled with the ability to efficiently move between services, is a huge value proposition. Not only are young people attracted to the trustless side of this industry, the ability to build and develop tools and applications on top of Ethereum has shown to be a huge gravity well for developers. Using IDEs like Truffle, the barrier to entry for coding on Ethereum is so low that web developers can get on board in a matter of hours. That's why Ethereum has decimated the competition with regard to active developer teams. I'm bullish on human intellect, and I'm bullish on the next generations. Ethereum is a call option on that intellect, and the people will build valuable tools and services on the blockchain with that greater mindshare. But at the same time, just because you build it does not mean they will come. There's a lot of Ethereum products with no reason to exist, and many solutions without a problem. So in closing, I think Ethereum is oversold versus the US dollar relative to the fundamental value it has built and is looking to build. MakerDAO is very impressive, and DAI and ETH are being weaved throughout the composable DeFi ecosystem. If the project can consolidate a strong narrative and continue to attract mindshare, it has a shot. The technical and leadership challenge of transitioning to Ethereum 2.0 is not to be understated, and is the biggest roadblock for the project. This uncertainty is the key reason I believe the market has discounted this project for this year. We're currently long Ethereum versus the US dollar, but we proceed with cautious optimism. So what do you think? Are you bullish on Ethereum or are you bearish? What do you believe is the biggest narrative going forward for Ethereum? What do you believe is the biggest bull case for Ethereum going forward? Let's discuss in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.